Here, catch. Better like that story. Here, catch. Ooh, nice catch. And here, catch. Here, catch. Nice catch. Here, catch. Nice catch. So why do you think I'm tossing these flashcards to you? Well, there's 100 audience members here today. Chances are that 5 of you have ADHD, or attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. This is how common ADHD is around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I am part of the 5%, or the 400 million people who have ADHD. Neuroscientists believe it could be as high as 8%. So statistically, there could be as many as 8 people in this room. Maybe I should have brought 3 more toys. Thankfully, I'm part of the 40% of people who've actually been diagnosed. It's crazy that the other 60% will never be diagnosed in their lifetime. That's 250 million people who are being misrepresented, misunderstood, and perhaps mistreated. Diagnosed or not, we live in a society and a world where you're judged and labeled to be uncaring, unkind, not smart, incapable, insensitive, obnoxious. None of those are truth. Ladies and gentlemen, people with ADHD are inwardly human. We care. We like to be among friends and family. We learn, we communicate, just as much as the other 92% of the world. As a person with ADHD, there are a whole bunch of stereotypes the world has. We're all boys, we don't want to learn, and we eat too much sugar. Those aren't true. This has been proven by science that it's not a cognitive disorder that makes people dysfunctional, socially incapable, or unable to learn. Neuroscientists know that it's a neurodevelopmental condition, which just means we are wired a little bit differently. However, we are still wired, just a little bit differently, as I said. And the thing is that you don't control your brain controls you. As a person with ADHD, I can tell you the 3 main tendencies: hyperactivity, impulsiveness, and inattentive. My biggest issue is not being able to pay attention for long periods of time. I genuinely cannot sit in a room for an hour without some sort of mental or physical stimulation. Even if my life depended on it, still couldn't do it. However, what I can do is I can learn strategies, such as using a fidget toys, like the ones I tossed out to you. Or one like this, drinking some water, or excusing myself from class. I still need a fidget sometimes. It is what it is. Some people ask, is there any harm in it? I guess if you're a fidgeting neurosurgeon, that wouldn't be so good. Sometimes people think, because I'm fidgeting, I'm not paying attention. I believe the opposite is true. I think fidgeting with a pencil, drinking water, fidgeting with a pencil, or a fidget toy is the same as going up and going to the bathroom. My impulsiveness has caused me problems. And we are all more impulsive. It's caused me behavioral and friendship issues, things I'm not proud of. And we all have those. And some of you may think, oh, why don't you just stop and think before you act? Believe me, I've tried it, and it's really, really, really hard to do. However, what I can do, and what we do, is that we learn what's right and wrong, which over time helps our judgment. My impulsiveness does get me into trouble. Do I just have consequences? Of course. But what I need to do is I need to learn strategies. My lack of focus has caused me problems. It's caused me problems academically. It's caused me to miss deadlines and crucial information and instructions. Undoubtedly, my grades have suffered. However, a strategy that works for me is that every single morning, no matter how tired I am, I still plan out my day so I can better prepare myself for learning. In short, people with ADHD need to address issues that they have. And the thing is that it's not going to happen overnight. It takes a long, long, long time to do. However, there's some things that you can't always find strategies, and something I haven't found strategies for, and that's eye contact. I will either stare at someone like this, or look all around the room, I can't control that. And the thing is that sometimes people and teachers get upset because they think I'm not paying attention. But they don't understand that I have issues paying attention and having eye contact with people. I haven't found a strategy for that, and it's something I can't fix straight away. Something I've been told by people is that ADHD is something I'll get over, or it's something I'll grow out of. Let me tell you something. There are adults in this room with ADHD, and make no mistake about it, they were children with it. Their brain is wired the way it was when they were younger. It just is. There's no magic brain solution, such as pressing a brain reset button, although that would be pretty cool. Neuroscientists know so much more about the brain because of new technology. They were able to find out strategies, medication. However, they're only good if people receive understanding and support from people. They only respond to those. And when they do respond to them, it's a good thing. So they're able to succeed at it. Some people may not think this, however, people with ADHD have other defining characteristics. Thomas Edison, Richard Branson, Britney Spears, Whoopi Goldberg, Eleanor Roosevelt, Michael Jordan, Bill Gates, Albert Einstein, and John F. Kennedy. What do all these incredibly successful people all have in common? They all have ADHD and were able to reach tremendous heights. The thing is that, because neuroscientists know so much more about the brain, they were able to collect data and figure out that people with ADHD are wired to have a colossal sense of creativity, innovation, and fearless sense of boldness. And in my opinion, I think ADHD, it drives them. It drives them to succeed. They are able to use their creativity and their fearless sense of boldness. But they obviously have to learn and develop strategies so they can cope and succeed. So they can unleash their fearlessness. But maybe, just maybe, the world can use people whose brains control them.